200C, we had 6 months of explosive poop that was out the bottom of his pants, out the top of his pants, out the top of his shirt. He was painting his toys with it. He was grabbing it from the back of his pants and tasting it. It was really rough. But that was nothing compared to self-harming, and that was over. And I read in the Autism Beyond Despair book that the autism leaves through the poop. So I kept telling myself, we are going to have amazing gains from this. And that's exactly what happened. By the time we finished that dose, my son was completely recovered with no developmental delay.
Hail to the rescues! Hail Nectory! Brace on a bed! Height roll to see!
It took another 2 months for his teachers to acknowledge that and say we need to test him out. But when they tested him out, he tested as being completely age appropriate. He no longer qualified for any services, and he went to a regular pre-K classroom and he thrived.
You taught me how to walk and talk and how to use the body. You always love me, even when I'm naughty.
After spending 2.5 years repeating the flu detox 3 times in my son, we then took 2 weeks off and started detoxing his MMR vaccine. Now, we came to the decision to detox his MMR vaccine next based on my son's medical file. When JoJo received his MMR vaccine, we reviewed his side effects, which we did at every visit from the time that he was 4 months old. He said 2 or 3 words with meaning. He waves goodbye. His behavioral development is normal. His neurological development is normal. His language development is normal. At the very next appointment, they tested him for autism, and they have him at an Autism 2 MCHAT scored. They say patient seems to be delayed, does not know pictures, body parts, does not point, does not interact well, no speech, does not babble, only yells. So I want you to take a look at what it looks like to detox acceptable collateral damage of the MMR vaccine.
Stop. Put you in the face.
He won't.
Put you in the butt. No, I don't.
Okay, that's not nice.
But you didn't saw me.
No, please don't do that. Come on. Please don't be that way.
But you didn't saw me.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think you'd want to hurt a little bird. I think you'd feel bad.
I'd like you to pay attention to my son's head in this next picture. The bulging fontanelle of inflammation is back.
I would kill you and then I would get him back. Yeah, I would get him back for free and I would kill you, Mommy.
That video was taken on June 28th. On June 30th, I got the gains from that experience.
Guy, more kisses.
Oh, that's really sweet. That makes me so happy.
And we got other gains, better drawing and handwriting skills. His IQ shot through the roof. I honestly can't believe how smart he got talking about the solar system and black holes. So, JoJo, you're like really into drawing these days, aren't you?
Yeah.
Doing artwork? Can you show everybody your artwork over here? Tell everybody what you did. Okay,
Yes.
so tell me about this one. What is this one right here? This one here.
A witch.
That one's a witch. And over here we have, here, put it down so Mommy can see it. So this one right here is, these are both like sharks and whales, right?
These are both whales.
They're both whales.
They're both blue whales.
And what's this right here?
Baleen. This is baleen too.
That's baleen too. Because these sharks don't have teeth, or these whales don't have teeth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell everybody about the planets in the solar system. Can you name the planets?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Which one's the biggest?
Jupiter.
Jupiter's the biggest. And which one lays on its side?
Uranus.
That's right. It's just been remarkable. But I'd like to talk about a more serious topic. I'd like to talk about some of the news headlines that have really been bothering me recently. One is about boys killing their mothers and siblings. Here's one of those broadcasts now.
Police found a mother and her twin sons dead in a home in Munford. Mom Holly and 13-year-olds Branson and Barron. Now we're learning a third sibling may be responsible for their deaths.
There is nothing you can say, except I love you and I'm sorry.
Kim Browning couldn't sleep last night. She'd been a school counselor in Munford for 25 years. And today, she learned members of a family she knows had been killed.
They were also quiet, very good kids. You know, the whole family just a good family. You know, we're just all kind of in shock with this.
Holly Durham and her twin sons, Barron and Branson, were found stabbed to death in a home on Roy Lackey Lane in Munford last night.
I don't have any motive I can talk about at this time.
16-year-old Landon Durham, the son and older brother of the family, is now charged with capital murder. The Talladega County District Attorney believes the crime happened early Tuesday morning, and after Landon might have gone to school. He was picked up early this morning in Cherokee County.
I know those kids personally. I knew their mother personally. I know their grandmother and their great-grandmother, and you know, I knew all of them, and just like everybody else around here did. And it's just something you would never dream would have happened.
The news rocked a tight-knit community in Talladega County, with neighbors and friends wondering, how could this happen?
Everybody in the community hurts for them, and I'm just brokenhearted.
I truly believe that if we started detoxing the vaccines out of this generation and stopped vaccinating future generations, that we would see the school shootings go away. This is unacceptable collateral damage. My parents had the measles. It wasn't a big deal. But the adverse reactions to these vaccines are a very big deal. Now, I know that everybody likes to say that the science is settled, but the truth is nothing could be further from the truth. We need to look at the conflicts of interest where the science is being done. So let's look at the founder of the Autism Science Foundation. His name is Paul Offit. Let's look at his Wikipedia page. Paul Offit is an American pediatrician specializing in infectious diseases, vaccines, immunology, and virology. He is co-inventor of the rotavirus vaccine. He is a member of the Center for Disease and Control's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. He actually voted his rotavirus vaccine onto the recommended schedule, guaranteeing himself payment for every child in the United States without liability for adverse reactions. Offit is a board member of Every Child by Two and a founding board member of the Autism Science Foundation.
You can never really say MMR doesn't cause autism, but frankly, when you get in front of the media, you better get used to saying it, because otherwise people hear a door being left open when a door shouldn't be left open.